Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Victoria Lane. At least 11 people have been killed and 15 others injured in an overnight attack in Iran's central city of Mahalat, according to Iranian media. The strike targeted residential areas in Markazi province, where 3 housing units were directly hit by projectiles, causing extensive damage. Emergency response teams rushed to the scene, with rescue operations continuing through the night. The attack comes amid rising regional tensions, with multiple strikes reported across different parts of Iran, raising further concerns about stability in the region. In a related development, 2 Chinese container ships have successfully passed through the Strait of Hormuz, according to ship tracking data. The vessels, operated by COSCO Shipping, exited the Gulf without incident. The CSCL Indian Ocean crossed the strategic waterway at approximately 0914 GMT, followed just 27 minutes later by the CSCL Arctic Ocean. The safe transit comes at a time of heightened tensions, with the strait remaining a critical route for global oil supplies and international trade. Meanwhile, Iran's ambassador to Pakistan, Reza Amiri Moghadam, has praised Islamabad's efforts to reduce tensions in the region. He commended Pakistan's initiative and goodwill in attempting to halt what he described as U.S.-Israeli aggression against Iran. The ambassador referred to Pakistan as a friendly and brotherly country committed to peace and stability, while also indicating that he would soon present further points regarding the evolving situation. For more on Pakistan's diplomatic stance, we go to our correspondent in Islamabad, Sarah William.
Thank you, Victoria. Officials here in Islamabad are continuing diplomatic engagement with regional and global partners as tensions escalate in the Middle East. Pakistan has consistently called for restraint and dialogue, positioning itself as a mediator advocating peaceful solutions. Recent statements from Iranian officials reflect appreciation for these efforts, which analysts say could strengthen bilateral ties. However, policymakers remain cautious as the situation develops, balancing diplomatic outreach with regional security concerns.
Thank you, Sarah, for that update. Turning now to business news, Sadara Chemical Company, a joint venture between Saudi Aramco and US-based Dow, has temporarily shut down production due to ongoing supply chain disruptions. The Jubail-based complex, one of the largest in the region with an annual capacity exceeding 3 million metric tons, warned that the suspension could impact its financial results this year. The company has stated it cannot yet estimate when operations will resume, citing both domestic and international factors affecting supply chains. In another key development, China and Pakistan have agreed to strengthen cooperation regarding the Iran situation. According to China's foreign ministry, officials from both countries pledged closer strategic communication and coordination during recent talks in Beijing. Spokeswoman Mao Ning described the 2 nations as all-weather strategic partners, emphasizing their joint commitment to promoting regional peace amid ongoing Middle East tensions. Global financial markets are also reacting to the uncertainty. The US dollar is surging in Asia, marking its strongest monthly gain since July, as investors seek safe haven assets. Rising oil prices and fears of a potential global recession have weighed on most markets, while the dollar remains resilient. Reports suggest that US President Donald Trump may be willing to halt attacks on Iran without reopening the Strait of Hormuz, a move that has slightly eased crude oil prices, but left the dollar largely unaffected. And finally, French President Emmanuel Macron has arrived in Japan for talks, now heavily focused on the Middle East conflict. The visit, originally intended to address nuclear energy and space cooperation, has shifted toward finding coordinated responses to rising global tensions. Japan, which imports 95% of its oil from the Middle East, has already tapped into its strategic reserves to manage increasing fuel costs driven by the ongoing crisis. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Victoria Lane.